How's it going, everybody? Just a real quick reminder here before the video starts. I get a lot of questions about stuff that I have in Lucky and items that I use during my van life. And a lot of people are actually asking me if I could create a link for them for specific products. So I've actually gone ahead and I've created an entire Amazon storefront. The link is in the description and my link section here. You can find it multiple places. If you see something on the channel that you like, chances are it came from Amazon. Obviously there's a few niche items that didn't, but the majority of things absolutely did. So if you see something you like, go on over to that storefront. And I have to disclose that if you do use those links to purchase something, I will more than likely get a kickback, which is great. Win-win for everybody, right? All right, enjoy the video. Talk to you guys soon. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This could be a shorter video today. I just got a couple things that I want to do because I got some gifts in the mail from Vern. Thank you very much, sir. So we're gonna go over those in a minute. I'm gonna rip into the co-op here to grab some meat. Go grab a sausage, as I do early in the morning. And we'll get to all of that in a minute, but then we're gonna take a look back at something else. I'm getting ahead of myself. Lucky's going into the shop tomorrow. If you've been keeping up with what's going on here on my channel, on the sort of day-to-day stuff, her tank is still very empty, but she started fine. It's Monday today, and I did a lot of driving over the weekend, and she started up fine every single time except once. So she's going in for a intermittent starting issue, and man, was it intermittent this weekend. But there are a couple other things I could have the mechanics Penny, I could have the mechanics look at. I actually noticed a screw in my tire the other day when I was coming out of brunch with Amber and Mike, and there's some weird howling sound coming from one of the front tires. It better not be my wheel bearings, I swear. I just replaced those hubs, and they ain't cheap. But anyways, on with the show and so forth. Let's go get some meat. You hold down the fort. Don't let any weirdos in, all right? You're in charge. Don't make me regret that decision. And as for my back pain, leg pain, and whatnot, that's why I parked Lucky so far away, so I could get this nice walk in as well. It's been doing pretty good, all in all, compared to what it was like a month ago. The pain has subsided incredibly. I'm still taking all my necessary medicines like a good boy. Mostly because I'm scared to stop taking them, lest the pain return. I've gotten into a cycle where I usually throw that TENS machine on later in the day, and it's all good things. And I'm still just waiting to hear for that date to go talk to the surgeon. Love a good sale. All right, got a couple other items as well. Oh, hi. Hello. Are you driving? Perfect. I've always wanted a furry chauffeur. Picked up some other stuff as well, just so I have some items on hand for my upcoming week with my little girl. Sort of getting back into that regular routine now that summer has wound down, is over. Hashtag sad day. We still have camping trips left, but it's nice to be getting back into this familiar routine. And you need food to feed the small child. All right, I know you're not actually gonna drive. You can't reach the pedals. Vámonos, vámonos, expelliarmus. I'm not even really a Harry Potter fan. Oh, I know. Blasphemous. Good girl. All right, here we go. This is what we're gonna be taking a look at. This BioLite camp stove, plus its grill top. Again, thank you very much to Vern for gifting that to me. That was very kind of you, sir. I like little things like this. This one's super interesting. I saw it at Valhalla Pure when I was in New Denver. It's a camp stove, it's wood burning. Apparently it's smokeless. I don't understand the science behind that, but I also like this. Turn fire into electricity, and that you can charge your phone off this little thing apparently, which is super cool. That's neat. And then what I didn't realize, like I thought, oh, it's just gonna, run off like little pieces of wood, like when my buddy Jordan was chopping up or cutting up, splintering little pieces of wood during our trip to Elkwood back a couple months ago, a month ago. Which you can still do that as far as I know, but it will also run off wood pellets, which if you know me, I have an abundance of those on hand. And we also have the grill top that comes with it. Apparently this guy snaps on to the top of that thing and you can grill up your meat. And since I'm not like super hungry, I figured I'll just test it out with a smoky. That's the plan. Before that, I need to get rid of my gray water tank. I always talk about the fact that I love having my little sink in Lucky. I don't think I'm able to get it out this way. No, probably not. And I do. I still, to this day, very much enjoy having a sink where I can just dump stuff. But that stuff has to go somewhere. And that where is my DIY gray water tank. And the trusty pee bottle. Go over to the Biffy and dispose of the fluids. Hashtag Vanlife. Don't knock over the pee bottle with the door. All right, both containers empty. And then under here is where my gray water tank lives. Hashtag yuck. And it's just one of those like water jugs. I don't even know how many gallons this is. It's 10 liters. It's 2.5 USG. 2.5 gallons. And I just got the hole out and I got the bottom of my sink just drains. Where is it? There it is. Yuck! Right down into it. Gonna give that a bit of a clean. And just get that whole area sort of spick and span as part of van life chores. Give me a second. All right, there we go. Now we got it all cleaned up. Floor's tidy. Cleaned up the drain. And we got a nice, fresh, empty bottle. No muss, no fuss. With that whole little setup, I don't have to empty that guy very often. I don't have a lot of excess waste. Honestly, the thing that fills it up the most is when I use my bowl as like an ice bowl for drinky poos. And then if I don't use all the ice, it was melting. Moving right along. All right, so now I'm gonna take a look at these BioLite stingies. Start with the stove, and I'm gonna unpack it and get it going, get it all set up and see what is what. While I'm doing that though, I mentioned that summer's pretty much over, and in Alberta, that usually means that it's gonna be winter any minute. And I thought it might be fun to sort of look back at some footage. I came across this footage on my old computer when I was out at my parents' last time over the Labor Day long weekend. Or no, it was before that. Doesn't matter. It was old footage from like almost chapter 1 of my van life. It's technically chapter 2. I was living in the van full time, but it's so close to the beginning of chapter 2. It feels like forever ago. And I think I say in it that it was the first snowfall with Lucky. And my intention was to do, I think I was attempting to do like another chronicles of my van life. It was going to be a video that spanned a whole, like a large period of time. And ultimately what ended up happening is it ended up on the cutting room floor. I just left it in its file folder. I never released it. And I found it the other day and I was like, why not share this? Because it's fun to look back and then see where you've come from. And just, I don't like not using footage. It doesn't happen very often, but there are a few things that haven't been released on the channel. And I had almost forgotten about this. So while I get all of this stuff set up and see how it all works, let's take a look back and see how different things were. And say hello to Stella. Better. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. So I don't know, this may go on another sort of like 30 days of van life video now that we're over the heater fiasco, which that, if you were paying attention at the beginning of that video, hang on, apparently I need to not film this early in the morning. So it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm just getting ready to go pick up my daughter and get on with my day. The heater video at the beginning, I had every intention of that being another month of van life clip video to sort of catch everybody up so we can get in line. That didn't happen because my heaters decided to break. So maybe we'll try to do that again today. It may not be quite full 30 days because today is December 14th, I believe. And so I just woke up. It's very cold outside. It's like minus 14 degrees Celsius, but minus 23 with the wind or some darn thing. And we're completely covered in snow. So this is the first time I get to go outside and brush Lucky off. Yay. Look at that. Wow, I left the window down too far past that window visor, I guess. Or maybe it was just because it was windy and it blew up and in, but we've got actual snow between my window and my window blocker. This is all gonna fall down as soon as I remove that blocker. I guess I should open the door and then remove it. Holy Dinah. Check it out, it even happened here on the driver's side. Yeah. Oh boy. That's great. Okay, so gonna stop leaving those windows down as much as I have been, and we still got frost on the window as well. That's to be expected. Oh good, Alberta winter van life. this is what we prepared for. Let's find out if this entry in the vlog is just a day, which I don't think it will be, because today's a daddy-daughter day. I'm going to be a little preoccupied. Or if it's just going to be the start of another 30 days of van life. Let's do it, guys. Okay, good morning. I guess this is the next 30 days of van life. Woke up. It's minus 21 degrees Celsius today with no wind. So it's just minus 21 right now. It's about 5:30 in the morning. We're all right. We had to keep the diesel heater on about 20 degrees all night, which had a significant impact on our batteries, along with a significant impact on our diesel. So changes are going to have to be made, but this is the thing that is most noticeable. Going to have to find a better solution for the kitties. Not that they do a lot of eating or drinking throughout the night, but yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to move their food dish maybe up. Sorry, it's a mess right now. I'm going to try to remember, Matt, maybe do just a little bit of cleaning before you turn the camera on. But if I move the food bowl up here, then at least they have a nice warmer spot to go eat and drink throughout the night, if they so desire. They usually hang out where they are right now, which is Stella there and Penny right there. Say good morning, Penny. So yeah, we will flip that up tonight and let you know tomorrow if it didn't freeze. Poor kitty cats. Okay, so I totally thought she would hate it. This is the first time I actually let Stella go up on that perch that I built for her. Because there's been stuff there ever since we moved into Lucky full time. Jackets and gloves and bags and everything else. But no, she's doing pretty good. How are you? Do you love it up there? I thought for sure she'd go up and come down right away because it looked a little small for her. But no. You feel superior, don't you? This is the problem. What are you doing up there? Doesn't mind it at all. Well, that effectively removes that as a place for me to put stuff now, which is okay because that was meant for you when I originally made it. So I can't be too upset about losing any sort of storage space. Just means we need to downgrade a little bit more, right? Right? Get out of my face, Matt. Okay, this thing looks pretty cool so far. I guess a whole little thermoelectric generator or whatever here and whatnot. You can pack sticks and fire starter and twigs and the wood pellets in there. I got my wood pellets ready. It actually came with a few little fire starters, so that's kind of cool. It also comes with this light, which when you turn it on, there you go, I got the battery indicator there, and you can touch the back of this light. Hello? Well, it was working. There you go. All right, so you could use this at night, help you illuminate it, or you can also, of course, like I said, charge your phone through there. That's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna try and light this thing, see if I can cook up a sausage. So I'm actually gonna take the light out. We don't need to be using that right now. And of course, you can also charge this thing from the wall or a VTOMAN or whatnot, because it actually has a 32 milliamp hour battery pack in it. But apparently the fire also charges it. And it says I need a long match. I don't have a long match. I have short matches. Very short matches. And before anybody asks, no, this isn't a sponsored video or anything. I don't have any sort of connection with BioLite. I just saw this in the store, like I said, and I thought it looked damn cool, and I wanted to give it a shot. So let's give it a shot. Fire starter! It says make sure you never put any sort of liquid fuel in this thing. It's just supposed to be hard fuel. Everybody just calm down. Twigs and sticks and shit like that. Ooh, that should burn them nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down in there. I don't know. How am I gonna light that? I don't have a long match or a long stick. It's got a fan on it that you turn on, and it like helps with the airflow with fire and oxygen and all of that. Let's see what happens. I wonder if I could just drop the match in there. I don't know. Ooh, it's catching the fire starter. I may have to invest in more fire starter. I've seen those things before in like Canadian Tire and camp stores and whatnot. All right, so now let's turn on the fan and see what happens. So 2 presses, turn the little fan on. It assists with airflow. I mean, it's burning. And just start dropping pellets in there? I don't know how this works. Let's learn together. Ooh. Oh, don't be offended. Yes, I'm burning your litter, but dual purpose, we live in a tiny home. I wouldn't say smokeless, but maybe that's my wood pellets. Apparently you can stack it right up to these air vents at the top here. You don't want to come out of it because that creates a hazard apparently. Turn the fan up one more time. Ooh. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's just... Well, that's not great. Uh-oh. We smothered the fire. That's much worse. Hashtag learning. Gotta get this going again. All right, so I got it back. We used another brick of the fire starter, so I'm definitely gonna have to go pick some of that up. And it's going again. I brought it down only on level 1 of the fan. You see now that I've got it going, they've got this little orange indicator here for fire burning. I wonder if it's actually charging the battery. I mean, I assume the fan runs off the battery as well. It's interesting how the fan is making the fire move. My question is will those wood pellets burn? I mean, they should. They're hardwood pellets for like a wood-burning stove. Well, not a wood-burning stove, but like a pellet. What the hell are wood pellets for? How cool this looks. I don't know if it really shows up on the camera, but it's spiraling around on those air holes. What if I turn the fan up? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't want to blow it out. It's definitely smokeless. Wow. All right. Can I don't want to smother it again. This flame is huge. Oh, burn my hand. Whew. Well, that worked great. I dumped some more in like a smart boy instead of just, but you can see the smoke way down there, kind of. I can't really get my phone too close. The smoke's just kind of creeping around on top of the wood pellets down there. This is fun and exciting. All right, let's get the stove on there and cook a sausage. So this is the stove that came on a stove. Well, the grill top. I keep calling it a stove. This is the stove. That's where the fire is, obviously. Oh yeah, there goes open. Okay. Let's get this little guy. Okay. Cover. Perfect. And then, well, let's not burn the instructions. How hard could this possibly be? Oh, and you can add fuel. Wait, what? It's got little legs. Well, it's way too big for this. Wait, what if I move this over here? I don't know how much you can see right now. Sorry. My apologies. There's also a Faulty Towers towel in the way. Let's pick that up a bit. Open this up. Oh, and then you can just, that's it? It just sits there? Are we doing this right? I don't know. I need an adult. Look at that. How does it make this hot? Close this. That's fancy. I don't want to put meat on it. It's nice and clean. Is it getting hot? Oh my God, it is. Get the sausage quick. It's creating smoke though. I turn up I can't get to the back of I've really screwed myself. I'm gonna need to, Leatherman. Whoa. More fire? Don't smother, don't smother, don't smother. This is so cool. This is a nifty little device. There's a wood pellet on my grill. Don't eat that. Damn it. Close you. And then it makes the flames come over here. That's so cool. All right, I need tongs. I don't want to burn myself. Oh no, my Wheeler's zipper straps are breaking. Again, get the Leatherman. This fixes everything. And smushy. All right, my next question, it's not completely smokeless. What if I turn the fan up? Where's the button? There you go. I guess I could turn my question is how much heat would this thing put off as a stove inside? I mean, it's not smokeless. It's definitely not smokeless. Maybe that's because I got a wood pellet on top of my grill burning. Oh, fire is so intense right now. Yikes. Burning the grill. I mean, it's a grill. It wasn't going to stay nice and silver for long. I guess the faster the air, the more intense the heat, maybe? Is that science? I don't know. That's like a lot of fire up here. Man, you can do a nice steak on here. Look at this thing. Wow. Lucky's not going to melt, is she? I don't know. Good grief. This is intense. I open this up. There you go. Wow, look at that flame. Everybody's going to die. Close it. Maybe don't do it above flammable things. Not to mention my curtains. Good Lord. Do as I say, not as I do. All right, well, we're going to have a nice flame-kissed smoky. Get the sausage. Wow. I like learning about new things, using new devices and stuff like this. This will be a cool thing to have in my arsenal. And it didn't take much at all to get it going. Of course, I'm gonna have to wait till it cools so I can put it away. And I feel like the intensity of these flames, that may be a while. Oh yeah, now the flame level is up like 5 light bars. It's telling me how high the flame is. Must be charging that battery. This is so cool. I need those tongs. Hello, tongy tongs? Where did you go? There you are. Come to me. Burning wieners. Oh. This is the one thing I've kind of been missing from my cookware in Lucky is any sort of grill, right? I don't have anything like that. I don't have like a portable barbecue or whatnot, but now I do, and it's very exciting. Thank you very much, Vern. I love that you gave me the tool to smoke my meat. That was, I got the fan on the highest speed. Seems to be helping with the smoke from the fire. Now the only thing that's smoking is my wiener. Nice. That's the way to go. Maximum power. If you've been around my channel for a while, you know that I primarily use propane to cook on my Jetboil stoves. And it's nice to have an alternative too as backup for like if I ever find myself out in the bush and I run out of propane or whatever. Like propane's expensive. I have no idea how much this fire starter stuff costs. It's probably not exactly cheap, but I can also just, you know, get twigs and whatnot. Time to start scouring the earth. Crispy meat. I gotta let this fire burn down now, so this is an interesting thing. Probably need a plate. This will do. Actually, let's keep things simple. Paper plate for the win. Can I burn this in there? It's dry. Okay. Give me this. Nice. That is definitely cooked. And this should, can we open this? There you go. Yeah, I mean, it's probably stupid to use it inside until I get a better handle on things, but it's nice and warm. Like, you could definitely use this to warm up the inside. That sounds like a future Matthew experiment. Dang dangerous. YOLO! You know, how do can I take this off? Well, it's not hot. The legs aren't hot. The thing's literally just sitting on there. Let that cool down. There'll be bikers everywhere. Don't mind me putting a wiener in my van. This, I don't know, how much fuel? I feel like I put a lot of fuel in there. It says you're supposed to let it cool down, like let it go to cold embers. That could be here a while. There's almost a whole cup of wood pellets. Well, at least I got this sausage to keep myself company. Knife and fork, please. So I'm not like exclusively doing keto right now or anything, but I basically ate an entire deep dish pizza the other day to myself. I wasn't feeling the best afterwards. Shocking. So I'm just trying to let my guts regulate themselves. So no bun for me right now. Thank you very much. The inside of the wiener is warm. Cheesy. Well, it cooked the meat. And what more can I ask for? Pretty darn cool. I'm very excited to use this more going forward. This is super cool. Like it's just an interesting thing to watch, for crying out loud. Like, you know, turn it around. Can I actually, what's it doing? Is it charging the back? Oh, that thing gets hot. Damn. It's charging. You can see, yeah, the fire. I mean, obviously that's as advertised. We're very hot. The fan is on max and it's charging the battery. So that's not so bad. If you were out in the woods with a whole bunch of twigs and sticks and shit, you basically have endless fuel here. Because the battery just charges itself while you cook, and then you always have a fan. Dope AF. All right, well, I'm going to leave this one here. It was a very simple one, like I said. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. That would be great, and I would greatly appreciate it. Excited to get Lucky into the garage tomorrow. Hopefully we can get to the bottom of what's going on. It's been a long journey to get to this point, and crossing your fingers every time you go to start your home is not ideal. So the sun is in your eyes. We'll do it like this. Maybe that's better. All right, so I'm gonna leave this one here, and until the next one, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive, and remember, only dead fish go with the flow. What? Can I just drop the match in there? I don't know. Can I just drop the match in there? I don't know. I wonder if I can just drop the match in there. I don't know. You son of a bitch.